We will start with the blasters, and then we'll do the megas, and then we'll do the hobbies. It all makes sense. So let's begin. And look at that. 10-7. Starting early today. I like it. All right. Good luck, everybody. Romeo, Scary Terry, Quinion Mitchell going to Kurz. Devondre Sweat for the Titans. Look at that, Titans. You just walk right in, grab a laser, and a kid reporter. Tennessee already tearing it up. All right, here, let me see. Usually I have Mrs. Wise Guy here to help sort sleeve and top load, but I'm on my own today. Mack, Hines Ward, Bennett, and Ernest Biner for Cleveland on the laser. AR, Kendre Miller, Jalen McMillan going to Tampa Bay, Mr. BG, and AR going to Indy. Look at old Indy today, Mr. Sin City. Tyreek, Devin Witherspoon, Gibbs, and Jaquan Jackson for Tennessee again. There you go, Dirty. You're just going to take half the box. Bledsoe, Bill Parcells, Tyler Newbin going to the Giants, and Cam Chancellor going to Mr. Primo. And that's how it goes, Rich. That's how it goes. Anytime I'm in that situation of, should I get this team or this team? Oh, you know I'm going to pick the wrong one. Although I did get lucky on the Jets last week. Gus Edwards, Anderson, Ed McCaffrey going to Denver on the silver with a Marshawn Lloyd prismatic going to Green Bay and a kid reporter. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll start throwing some stuff out here. All right, Mosaic. How about you give us a Genesis today? Or a kaleidoscopic, maybe. We're not too picky. Just give us something nice. Empty box. TJ Carson, Terry Bradshaw for Pittsburgh on the Hall of Fame, Kirk Cousins, Jalix Hunt for the Eagles, and CD Lamb on the notoriety going to Dallas. Going to the big D, don't mean Dallas. Dexter. All right, our first QB, Drake May on the debut going to New England. Cortland Sutton, Curtis Samuel, Xavier Legette for Carolina, and a little Bijan Robinson action going to Atlanta. And New England was Mr. Sin City. Evan Ingram, Mathau, Moore, Reed, DJ Moore, and a Myles Garrett going to Cleveland on the Epic Performers. Carlson, we got Amon-Ra for the Lions on the National Pride. Josh Downs, Braylon Allen for the Jets going to Atlanta. Tua for the Dolphins on the Epic Performers, and a Christian Gonzalez going to New England. Scary Terry. Brock Bowers on the debut. There you go, Raiders. Jerry Jeudy. Mason Smith for Jacksonville. We got Kyron Williams on the Mosaic National Pride for the Rams. And a Cortland Sutton Elevate for Denver with a kid reporter as well. Hey, Alana, welcome in. We're not very far into this, just a little bit. Aaron Jones, Metcalf, Simmons, Kyle Pitts, Xavier Woods, and Trey Hendrickson going to the Bengals on the National Pride. Couldn't give us some Genesis today, eh? All right. We need some more QBs here. Yes, Alana. Can never be enough Clovers. Rashawn Gary, Cam Chancellor, Brendan Rice for the Chargers going to Steve, and Jalen McMillan for Tampa Bay. And you know what? I'll make sure I sent. I think I invited Steve in here. Are you out there, Steve? I hate to think I didn't invite somebody, so try again. I think I got everybody. John Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, Mark Levy, and Terrell Suggs going to Baltimore with another kid reporter. We got Michael Pittman, Treylon Burks, Malik Neighbors, we take that, Giants, and Vince Ferragamo for the Rams. Hey, what's up, Primo? Good evening, sir. Hey, what's up, Sean? Hope you're doing all right. Holland, Mike Quick, Terrell Davis, and Tyler Newman going to the Giants again. Giants are on a roll. Baselli, Arrington, Devin Leary going to Baltimore, and a Nick Bosa for the 49ers. Jacoby Brissett, Keenan Allen, Reed Blankenship going to Kurz on the silver, and a little Lad McConkey on the emergent, going to Steve. All right, Donruss Megas. We've been pretty patient, waiting and waiting for a downtown. I've tried to will these into being. They move on their own time. Empty box. Good luck, everybody. Ferguson, Dobbs, Baker, Tajay. We got J.J. McCarthy on the bomb squad. That's a good start there, Vikings. Adonai Mitchell, rookie revolution, going to Indy. Oh, there's a nice Brock Bowers. Oh, we approve. We approve of that. Very nice. Edgar Cooper for Green Bay, Andre Rison, and Mark Andrews. That is a fantastic first pack. Yeah, we approve of that. We approve of that. Yeah, I do like that Bomb Squad insert. But the Reds, I mean, those are just beauties. Give us more. We want more, please. Kelsey, CJ, Shaq Thompson, Fairbairn, Isaiah Likely for Baltimore on the green, Tony Romo on the all-time. That's a classic card right there. Brendan Rice going to the Chargers on the pink. McClellan going to Atlanta with a Greg Rousseau and a Chase Brown. Oh, that would be something, KC. That would be something, and I would be way okay with that. Way okay. I think we got a mem here. Hurts, Fields, Downs, Davis, Jordan Addison on the threads, going to the Vikings. Brian Robinson for Washington. Darrell Green on the Legend Series for Washington. A little Xavier Worthy action for Kansas City. We approve. With Jalen Wright for Miami and Joku for the Browns. I think who had KC? Was that Rob? It was Rob. Yes, nice hit, Rob. We like that. We like that. All right. All right, very nice there for the Vikings. Kittle, Scary Terry, Samuel, Ferragamo, Vidal for the Chargers on the green, Josh Jacobs on the Dominators for Green Bay, Peyton Wilson going to Pittsburgh on the red. We got Jared Wiley for KC, Josh Reynolds, Laporta, and a Kid Reporter. Very nice, Jones. Very nice. Hopefully not the last. What is up with this pack? This pack is whack. All right. Bledsoe, A.J. Brown, Achan Davis, Quentin Nelson for Indy on the green. Action All Pros, Preston Smith for Green Bay. We got Devontae Walker for Baltimore on the pink. Isaiah Davis for the Jets. Daniel Jones and Aaron Rodgers. Oh, that's a pair right there. All right, come on, downtown. Come on, downtown. White, Musgrave, Godwin, Hopkins. Ooh, hello there. Hello there, J.C. Latham. Could you believe it, Tennessee? Can you believe that, Tennessee? There you go, dirty. So dirty. So dirty. Shakir for Buffalo on the green. Gilbert Brown for Green Bay. Adonai Mitchell going to Indy on the pink. We like that. Devontae Walker and JSN. Yeah, Tennessee. You just never know whose turn it's going to be. Today, Tennessee is doing some work. Work on the down low. All right, but we need a downtown. That's what we need. Empty box. Come on, downtown. Big play, Slay. Najee, Higbee, Wilkins. We got Nico on the green for Houston. Vinatieri on the Legend Series for the Patriots. Chase McClellan for Atlanta on the pink. Malachi Corley for the Jets with Bass and Jamar Chase. Najee on the bang. Let's go. Warner, Manley, Manning, Bettis, Brian Burns for the Giants on the green. T-Law on the Dominators for the Jags. Tanner McLaughlin for the Bengals on the pink. Mims going to the Bengals as well with a Garcia and a Cortland Sutton. There we go. Bourne, Swift, Baker, Tajay, Mahomes on the MVP. This is the first time I've seen this insert. That's pretty sweet. I like that. That's nice, KC. Galaxy of Stars, Trevor Lawrence. I haven't seen that one either. That's pretty sweet, too. Devin Leary on the red going to Baltimore. Michael Pratt for Green Bay. Decker and Burns. I'm kind of surprised there's inserts I have not seen. I like it. still looking for downtown. Downtown. Come on, downtown. Ferguson, Dobbs, Shaq Thompson, Fairbairn, Jonathan Allen for Washington. Panini Instant CJ Stroud, best of for Houston. Nate Wiggins going to the Ravens. Always love that gigantic helmet. Fashanu for the Jets. Joe Namath and Tariq Woolen with a kid reporter. I agree. I have not seen that. I don't know how rare that insert is, but I have not seen it before. Kelsey, CJ, Downs. Oh, Ray Davis. Rookie phenom going to Buffalo, sneaking right up on us. There you go, Buffalo. And a J.J. McCarthy on the green. Press proof right behind that. Very nice. Vikings. We got a Troy Franklin on the Gridiron Kings for Denver. Jawar Jordan for Houston on the pink. Theo Johnson for the Giants. Buddha and Andre Rison. Come on, downtown. Come on. Jalen Hurts. Fields. Gabe Davis. Samuel. We got Josh Hines Allen on the green for the Jags. Trent Green for KC on the throwback. Darius Robinson going to Arizona on the red. Byron Murphy for Seattle. Mark Andrews and Greg Rousseau. All right, definitely doing illusions first. All right, if you've been waiting patiently for something, now is the time to get excited. I have been impressed with illusions this year. It's been pretty solid. Pretty solid this year. Empty box. Good luck, everybody. Oh, yeah, I forgot, but they put the cards in different directions for some reason. DeAndre Hopkins, Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love. Donnie Mitchell going to Indy. That's 168 out of 499. And behind that, we got Caleb Williams on the Game Magicians. Carter King approves this message. Yeah, more Caleb, please. We need more Caleb, please. I don't know why these have to be different directions. George Kittle. Gardner Minshew. We got something coming up here, though. What do we got coming up here? We got Joe Burrow. We got ourselves Jonathan Brooks on the bright lights. 213 out of 299 going to Carolina. And behind that, a J.J. McCarthy, 33 out of 50 on the Shining Stars. Nice hit, Vikings. That's going to Tim. I don't know if Tim made it into the live stream yet, but that is nice. Oh, yes. 33 out of 50. And Jonathan Brooks for Carolina. That is also Tim. So Tim is tearing it up. Yes, Tim will be most pleased. Most pleased. We got a Blake Corum here for the Rams. Starting us off in this pack. Will Levis. Kyron Williams. And then we got, look at this, Spencer Rattler. We had Spencer Rattler all over the last break. 195 out of 240. I guess you just can't go wrong with the Saints. And they were there for a while. And then look at that, a Joe Milton Mystique. Not numbered on that one, though. Going to New England. Spencer Rattler. Yeah, the Saints went off last break, and apparently Spencer Rattler was not done. We had 2 Spencer Rattler autos in the last break. So that guy gets around. That's what I'll say about that. He gets around. All right. CeeDee Lamb. Braylon Allen. Going to the Jets. And Alana. We got a Sammy Laporta for Detroit. We got, what do we got here, Steve? Ladd McConkey, 20 out of 25. Are you kidding? He got one of these in the last break. Are you out there, Steve? You just got another one. Ladd McConkey, Mystique, out of 25. Auto. That's crazy. And then behind that, we got a Brock Bowers, 311 out of 499, going to, oh, wait, there's another card behind that even. Whew, Shining Stars, Jaden Daniels, going to Mr. Primo. Not numbered on this one, Primo, but you're on the board finally. What a pack. I can't believe Steve got another Ladd McConkey auto out of 25. That is crazy. Chargers are one of the most, I don't want to say underrated because they are like one of the better priced teams, but I don't know. People don't jump all over them, and they've gone crazy. Yes, we take packs like that all day long. Full show. I don't know where Steve is. I wish Steve was in here because he would laugh if he saw he got another one. Christian Watson. There we go, Primo. Jaden Daniels again. He's heating up. He's heating up. We got a Kelsey. And here we got a J.J. McCarthy, numbered 368 out of 399. J.J. McCarthy has been all over this. And a Caleb Williams Mystique. That's got to be numbered. And it is 31 out of 199. This box is doing all right. Doing some heavy lifting for us. We approve. Hey, what's up, Dylan? Yeah, JJ is all over this break. But the other QBs are showing up as well. We like. Yeah, Illusions has been pretty good. I like it. James Conner. Najee on the bang. Brock Purdy. And we got Kyler Murray for Arizona. That's 54 out of 499. And That's right. Another J.J. McCarthy on the Mystique this time. That one is not numbered for a change. JJ is like in every pack. Is Tim out there? Tim is going to love rewatching this on YouTube. All right, Quentin Johnston. Yep, it's another J.J. McCarthy. He's in every pack. That's craziness. J.J. McCarthy again. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Look at that card. Look at the top of that card. What the heck, man? It's a Barry Sanders, Jahmyr Gibbs, too. Inspirations. Who has the Lions? Who has the Lions? Rick. Rick, I will be adding in something special for you. I can't believe they would do this to a Lions card. That's crazy. I am so bummed about that. And that was 1 out of 33? Are you kidding me, Panini? Ugh. I'll see what I can do for you. I'll see what I can do for you, Rick. I can't believe that. Nico Collins is 68 out of 299 for Houston. And a T-Law on the Amazing for the Jags. I know. Can you believe that? Maybe I can get a replacement, maybe. I don't know. That's terrible. I know, but I'll add in something for you, Rick. You know I ain't going to let that go down like that. But, I mean, at least I can't believe that. 1 out of 33. Are you kidding me that they would do that? It hurts. It just hurts. Yes, Primo, you know the pain. You know the pain. Any Lions fan knows the pain seeing that. Unbelievable. Of all the cards, they could have done that too. All right, better not do that again, Panini. Cooper Kupp. Daniel Jones. Scary Terry. Deja Vu. Look at that. 20 out of 50. Jamar Chase. Chad Johnson. Are you out there, J-Mac? That's pretty sweet. 20 out of 50. Little laundry tag. That's pretty sweet right there. 3-color patch. Yeah, that's a laundry tag. Nice hit, J-Mac. You were due. And a Michael Penix on the Mystique. We've been waiting for Michael Penix to show up. He finally does as well. Hey, Alana, did you get J-Mac? He'd be happy to see this hit. He'd be happy to see that one. 3-color patch and a laundry tag. 20 out of 50. There you go, J-Mac. He has been patiently waiting for something. That's not too shabby. Nice hit. We like. Boom. We got a Rome Odunze for Carter King. We got Anthony Richardson. We got Caleb Williams. It's a Bears pack. On the Instant Impact, we have for the 49ers, Jacob Cowing. That's going to Steve. And on the Abracadabra, that is also going to Steve. On the George Kittle, that's got to be numbered. I mean, that is a sick-looking card. 88 out of 299. Yeah, I love the colors on that. That's nice. So that was a Steve and Carter King pack. Yeah, he needed something. He's had a sad run. You were keeping him going, Alana, by hitting some stuff. He needed something. He needed a little something. Dolphins have been quiet. You're not wrong about that. Dolphins are due for something here. We still got another box to go to. Baker Mayfield. Xavier Worthy going to KC. All right, Kansas City. Xavier Legette for Carolina. Then we got Terry Bradshaw, 43 out of 50, going to the last team Magic. How about that? 43 out of 50 on the Terry Bradshaw. And a Bo Nix on the Game Magicians. We've been waiting for Bo Nix as well. I think we've seen all the QBs now. Yeah, Jones. Your patience is paying off. I figure you'd be all right with a Terry Bradshaw out of 50. All right, that leaves us with the Topps Finest. Yes, can't go wrong with Illusions. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And Topps Finest has been good stuff as well. So hopefully we got some good stuff in here. Empty box. All right, good luck, guys. May the cards ever be in your favor, especially if you still have yet to hit. Mason Smith for the Jags, Blake Corum, Malachi Corley, Smith again. That one's going to the Eagles. Dante Hall, Jerry Rice, 82 out of 150. That's going to Steve. And we got a Jerry Rice auto out of 25 in one of these. So Jerry Rice hitting again. Roman Wilson on the Dynamos. Going to Pittsburgh. Walter Payton on the Dynamos as well. Boomer. And Jermaine Burton. Those are going to J-Mac. Yeah, I like the Dynamos. They're just good-looking cards. It'd be nice in another year to see how these cards look from Topps once they have the license. And it'll be interesting to see what Panini's cards look like when they don't have the license. Yikes, it could get a little scary. And they got to take all the logos off. Hey, there's a Bo Nix shaft approved. We got Chris Jenkins, Adonai Mitchell, Stephen Davis. Oh, here's our first auto. Kevin Falk going to the Patriots. I know that's not the Patriots you're hoping for, but you're on the board there. That is not numbered, though. Not numbered. And then we got Brendan Rice is 131 out of 200. We got a Nate Wiggins on the Finest behind that for Baltimore. Mark Rypien. Mark Rypien again. And Terrell Owens, this time on the Eagles. Hey, J-Mac. I know you were happy to see that card. All right, Kevin Falk. Could have been a Tom Brady now. Come on now. Could have been a Tom Brady for us. Yeah, I figure you'd be happy to see that, J-Mac. Yes, the only bummer of this break has been that beautiful Lions card that Panini, for some reason, was able to ruin. They ruined it. Randy Moss, Estime, Jatavian Sanders, Michael Hall, Nate Wiggins going to Baltimore on the other auto with a Danny White 17 out of 20 behind that. That's going to the Cowboys. Dallas Turner on the finest debuts for the Vikings. Elway, Lenny Moore, and Marvin Harrison Jr. showing up for Arizona. Yeah, a little old school there out of 20 for the Cowboys. And Nate Wiggins is not numbered. Going to Baltimore, that is AG. Going to AG. Lynn Dickey, John Elway, Terrell Owens, Todd Heap, Peyton Manning, Lynn Dickey again on the rare, Dante Culpepper, Field Generals, Ladd McConkey again, 48 out of 125 this time. Ladd McConkey taking over. Bruce Smith and Terrion Arnold for the Lions. Billy Sims, Walter Payton, Kurt Warner, Devondre Sweat, Troy Aikman, Jacob Cowing, 156 out of 200. That's going to Steve. Dan Marino on the Field Generals. Back to back. What's the difference on these? Is there a difference on those? Am I missing something? It looks like the same card. That's crazy. Spencer Rattler for the Saints and a Frank Gore Jr. Hey, what's up, Lion Hunter? All right, last pack magic. I'll do a recap after this pack, and then I will see where we stand. If you had a rough break, I'll add in to help you out. Johnny Wilson, Andre Reed, Chad Johnson, Earl Campbell, Jim Everett, Cameron Kinchett. We got a bonus auto? We got a bonus auto. That's our third auto, right? I'm very confused. Going to the Rams. Blake Corum for the Rams. Adonai Mitchell for Indy. We got Joe Alt for the Chargers and a Dylan Johnson to wrap it up. I'm pretty sure that was our third auto. Yes, Lion Hunter. We're only a few hours away. 2.5 hours. Thanks, Rick. Yeah, I'll do a recap in a second. At least we got a bonus auto out of there. We'll take that. Yeah, let me do a little recap here. Yikes. I think I got to get some more illusions, though, because that has just been a surprise box of goodness for us. All right, Brendan Rice on the pink. Adonai Mitchell, rookie revolution for Indy. McConkey all over the place in this one. Tyler Newman for the Giants. Drake May, debut. Marshawn Lloyd, prismatic. J.J. McCarthy on the bomb squad. Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Brock Bowers, debut. Brock Bowers on the red. Jalen McMillan for Tampa Bay. We had Kyler Murray out of $4.99 for Arizona. J.J. was out of $3.99. Lab McConkey out of $25. Going to Steve. Jaden Daniels. Caleb Williams out of $1.99. Jaden Daniels on the Shining Stars. Brock Bowers out of $4.99. Spencer Rattler was out of $2.40. We had JJ Shining Stars again, 33 out of 50. Adonai Mitchell out of $4.99 for Indy. Ray Davis, rookie phenom for Buffalo. Mahomes. T-Law on the Galaxy of Stars. I like that insert. Adonai Mitchell for Indy on the pink. Jordan Addison on the threads for the Vikings. Xavier Worthy on the pink. Joe Milton Mystique. Jonathan Brooks, Bright Lights out of $2.99 for Carolina. Caleb on the Game Magicians. JJ on the green press proof. 30. Taking a gamble. JC Latham. Nice, dirty. You picked a winner. Adonai Mitchell debuts for Indy. Blake Corum, Dynamos. Kinchins for the Rams. Cowing out of 200. Nate Wiggins for Baltimore. Danny White, 17 out of 20. Old school going to the Cowboys. Bo Nix. Roman Wilson, Dynamos. Terry Bradshaw out of 50. Jacob Cowing, instant impact for the 49ers. Deja Vu going to J-Mac, 20 out of 50. That's a beauty. And then this terrible Barry Sanders, Gibbs, 1 out of 33. Panini. McConkey out of 125 on the debut. Marvin Harrison. Brendan Rice out of 200. We had Kevin Falk for New England. Jerry Rice out of 150. Bo Nix, Game Magicians. Caleb Williams again. George Kittle, Abracadabra out of $2.99. Michael Penix, Mystique. JJ. Nico out of $2.99. And another JJ Mystique.